Okay, Mom, here we go. I finally got it. Ashley's package. It ordered a long time ago. It was stuck in Chicago. My tracking app never told me that it left Chicago. And then suddenly today, not only did it arrive in San Bernardino, but it got all the way here to the house. So here we go. This painting is Harry Potter Castle. It's 60 centimeters wide and 80 centimeters tall. The biggest one I've ever done. They did not put it in a box. They put it in this white paper. And this great big package of beads. Oh, and it's losing diamonds all over the place. Something broke in there. I need to go and get a tray. I'm going to pick up all these diamonds that are falling all over the place and put them in this diamond tray. And when I open that bag of beads, I'm going to be very careful and try to figure out which bag is busted open and catch all the beads. Now the painting itself is in this bubble tube, and it looks like it's wrapped around a foam roller. I don't know if I told you, but I keep the foam rollers not to roll my diamonds back around in, but I cut them down to the size of my pins, and I will slide them onto a diamond painting pen, and when my hands are hurting really bad, that's the diamond painting pen I use with the foam roller around it, and it cushions my thumbs so that when I'm pushing hard, it doesn't hurt as bad in my hands. Just a thought if you have that problem. Oh, it got kind of crinkled. I don't know if you can see that. Right through here. Looks like it was bent a little bit. So the tube didn't do all the protecting it should have done. There's another diamond stuck in the tape of that tube. And I'm going to find the tape on this. Peel it off. If I can find the end of it. Being very careful to cut it so that I don't cut the actual diamond painting. And that's just going to kind of loosen it up, because I'm concerned about this right in here. Not only is it crinkled, but some of it's pulled back up off of the canvas. So I'm going to loosen that up a little bit without forcing it flat. This end here is pretty bad. This end here is crunched pretty bad. So it looks like they put it around the tube, but they put it around a tube that was shorter than the diamond painting is. I'm just going to gently unroll it off the tube and let it roll back up on itself over here so that it can try to loosen itself up a little bit while I go through those diamonds over there and see what I have. Now this came from a diamond painting store that I've never used before. And honestly, based on what I'm looking at, I don't know if I'm going to use them again or not. I'm being so careful to do this, and I don't know if it's going to do me any good to be careful, though. Unwrap it. This foam roller that they used is worthless. It's teeny tiny. If I just take this one off of my pen and show you the difference, this roller is probably half the size in diameter as this one, and it's not long enough, and it's bent in several places. So, no, I'm not happy about the way they wrapped this. They attempted to use a foam roller, but they used one that was too small for the painting. Then, instead of putting it into a box, which they should have done, they put it in that bubble thing and put it in a plastic bag and sent to me. On top of which it got stuck in Chicago, of all places. And as I was just telling you to keep your foam rollers, this one's not thick enough to do anything, and it doesn't have a hole in the center like this one did. So this one's going into the garbage can. Alright, so we're going to set that off to the side, let it release itself and relax for a few minutes. And I'm going to open up this package of diamonds and try to figure out where it's leaking. There's these dark colored beads all in there, and they're falling out all over the place. Here's my sheet, my inventory sheet. That's got the picture of the painting on it. It says it's an 80 by 60. Has a list of all my colors here and how many bags of each color I should have. And if I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 59 colors. Wow. I've never had that many colors in a painting before, Mom. The 41 colors you got in Sydney's painting, I thought that was a lot of colors. That was a good amount of colors. I usually get somewhere between 35 and 45 colors in a painting. But 59 paintings or colors is a ton of colors. Now, let's see what we've got. $84 bags of 310. I think that's what I've got leaking. And I'm going to dig for that later. I'm not going to waste your time watching me dig for the missing colors or the leaking colors. You know how to count your colors, I know. So I'm going to show you how to open the painting now. We'll put this to the side so we don't get it stuck to the painting. Put that to the side. And this over here. Actually, I'm going to set this bag of beads over on the bed, as well as the paper. And the tray, the table over here, so that I can clear this way. Normally I would let it loosen up a little bit more while I did the inventory, but I really don't think that's necessary with this particular painting. I think I'm going to be having trouble with wrinkles and probably bubbles in my glue, just from the way this thing has been packed, which, like I said, was horribly packed. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm not having to do much forcing of it anyhow. It's not too tightly wound. And I'm going to start here. I'm going to rub real hard, and then all the way over the edge of this. It's just cut into two different pieces. So I'm going to rub it real hard and real good, so that if any of the glue is wanting to come up and stay stuck to the cover sheet, it'll stay down. Then I'm going to take the cover sheet and peel it back. To just about the halfway point. To about there. And then I'm going to come over and do the same thing on this side. And rub, 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 rub. If you ever do this and you start to pull it up and it comes up anyway, just rub it right back down again. Okay, I'm looking at this. I don't know how well you can see it. That's the painting. Right here in the middle is where it looks like it's kind of wrinkled a little bit. But so far, I don't see any bubbles in the glue. Yes, I see a lot of wrinkles where it creased in the middle, where like it got folded or something. And I see a lot of ripples in the canvas itself, all through here, through the whole painting. But I don't see any bubbles in the actual glue. That's a good thing. I can put this under my bed for a day or two, and it should flatten it out. Not was what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to get started on it right away with the hopes of having this done by Christmas for Ashley. Smooth that back down the best I can in the middle and everything. Now I'm going to turn it around and do the same thing on this side. Now this side, oh, this was the part that was on the outside. And this, it looks bad. I'm going to have to patch that, I think. Oh, that's some tape. Rub that back down. That tape that was closing it up, I cut it. I didn't pull it off. Now it's in the way, so now I need to come back and take it off. Okay. So I'm going to pull this side up. See it? Okay, there. We got to that point. Oh, so far so good. I still don't see any bubbles. Now let's see about this tape. Pull that off. And that piece of tape. Pull that off. Grab it. Bring it over a little bit because this is wider than my table is wide. Peel it back. Oh, mama. I got so lucky with this one. There are no bubbles in it. Very wrinkly, but no bubbles in the glue. Just the canvas itself is wrinkly. Now, my legend is very tiny. Don't know if you can see that. It's a very tiny little legend along the edge of it here. And no picture on it. Go ahead and close this back up, protect the painting. I don't see a legend on the other side, so it looks like it's only got a legend in one spot. A lot of times when you get bigger paintings, they'll have a legend in two different spots. A lot of times there'll be one up here and then one down there, so that when you're working on it, it's not a problem. I didn't check this spot here where this paper is pulled back. Still sticky, but I think I'm going to have to find something to replace this strip of protective paper right in the middle, because I don't like the way that looks. But that's why I keep my old protective papers and things, so that I can find something in there and patch it underneath that paper. Well, that's it. That's how you open up a package. I'll let you know if all of the beads came in, because that's going to be a mess to open up and sort out. While I've got you here, let's turn it over and look at the back side of the canvas. A lot of times the back side of the canvas will show you. Oh, right here. Don't know if you can see this. This spot right there. That's going to turn into a bubble on the other side of the canvas, if it's not already a bubble. There's one over there too. So I see two spots where there's going to be bubbles in the glue. Other than that, I don't see anything. That doesn't surprise me that there's a couple spots. When I opened this, I was expecting there to be more. So I'm just going to have to be very careful and watch for them to develop through the whole painting process, because they could pop up and develop all over the place with all these wrinkles. This canvas is different as well. It's more fabric-y than the other canvases that I've worked with. We'll just have to wait and see how it turns out before I make a final decision on whether or not I will buy from this company again. But I'm not happy with it as of right this minute. I'm not unhappy with it. I'm just leery on how it's going to turn out because of all these creases. But we shall see. I'll talk to you later. Love you.